Hi, I'm back. So, guess what? I went shopping. I flew to Arizona to visit my parents, and while I was there in Phoenix, Scottsdale, we went and hit a couple of thrift stores and a Goodwill. I can't believe what I found at the Goodwill. But anyway, I've got a bunch of stuff. Some of the stuff I had got before I left, and not very much though. I just had a small pile, so I didn't want to do a video just on that. So I thought, well, I'm gonna go to Arizona, so I'll just pick up some stuff there and then do a total haul video. So anyway, and so that being said, I'm gonna start showing you what I got, and there's a couple of things that just blew my mind, and so I'm just really excited. So to start with, this is a really cute Chinese rice owl. It's just a rice bowl, but it's super cute. You can see the Chinese on the back. I paid 50 cents for this, so it's just super cute. So I'm really excited about that. And then I got this vintage Anchor Hawking cake plate with the gold trim on it. And these two I got in Arizona, in Scottsdale. So I paid $3 for this. Actually, I didn't pay $3. Now that I think about it, I paid $1.50 for this, and I paid 25 cents for this because these were half off. And I'll try to remember what I got half off as I'm going through. Now I got this adorable little purse for, at first I thought, oh, I'm gonna get it for my granddarlings. But then I thought, no, because of this, I didn't want to get that for the 3-year-old just because she would just pull them off. So anyway, so with that, I paid $1 for. Paid $1 for that. Hospice of the Valley? No, I didn't. I paid $2 for that one. Okay, sorry. I have to remember where I got what and how much I paid for it. So, okay, and then this one I got at Goodwill for $3.99. And it had 3 of these egg coddlers in it. Now these egg coddlers, I didn't even know what an egg coddler was till I looked it up, but there was 3, but the other one that matches this one was broken. And they were in, you know how they do these plastic bags, so for $4. But that's okay. On eBay, I looked them up. The big one goes for about 20. The set of little ones went for about 20 also. So since I only have the one, I'll individually price that one. And when I get that one listed. And then me and my salt and pepper shakers. You guys know me and my salt and pepper, just pepper shakers. Now I cannot date these because I can't find them. These little mushroom face, they're so creepy looking. I had to get them. And then the little holes that I have, little corks I'll put in them. But they're like clay pottery, and I don't know where they're from, but they sure are cute, aren't they? So anyway, so I'm going to be listing those. I got a few decks of cards because with my parents I thought we'd play cards, but we never ended up doing that. For these I paid $1.50. They were one of the ones that were half off. And then these cards came in this box, and I really paid too much for this. It was $2, but the cards don't go in the box, and we didn't end up playing cards, but they're really pretty vintage cards. So I don't know. It's just literally a little jewelry box. I paid too much for it. Another deck of cards from Michigan. These cards we didn't end up playing, like I said, but they look like they're older, but they've never been opened. So I paid 50 cents for those. So if somebody wants some Michigan playing cards, I don't know, I'll list them, see how it goes. My dad just cracked up. He just thought this was the funniest thing he's ever seen. I paid, how much? $5 for this. And they're going for $25, $30 on eBay. So just a little pottery drinking mug. This I got here in a Coca-Cola glass. I got it at Salvation Army, and I paid $1.97 for that, but it's vintage, the Coca-Cola vintage. And then I got this bowl here. This was handmade in Poland. Very pretty bowl. And the price tag on this one's $3.97. And that one I've looked up is going for about $15. I can't This is made in Italy. This little cute little rooster mug. Paid $4.397 for this. I haven't found this exact one, but again, because they're hand painted, I don't think I'm going to find an exact, but they're going for $15-20. This is a short one. It's not a real tall one. I got, this was just beautiful. I paid $1.97 for this. It's a salt shaker. It's hand blown glass. And I had looked it up, and it's actually got a signature on it. I can't remember what it says, and I sure can't read it. So anyway, I paid $1.97 for just the one. I was really hoping. I walked around the store everywhere to see if I could find the other one, but I couldn't. I literally hand carried this around the store because I was so scared to put it in the basket and break it. But it's just beautiful. My grand darling was like, bee, grab me bee. I got this ugly, but I have a dachshund and I love dachshunds. But this mug is just ugly. But if you look at it, it turns into a hot dog bun. So the little hot dogs running around it. Paid $1.97 for this. It says you're one hot, H-A-W-T, dog, D-A-W-G. The big mouth, it's a big mouth cup. And they're actually going in box for about $20. So out of box, I obviously won't charge that much. Let me see what else I got. I got a Royal Hager vase, and this one I got here. I would not have wanted to carry this back. Beautiful Royal Hager vase. This is real vintage, like it is actually, it says Royal Hager on it. So there's a difference. There's a year when they stopped putting Royal Hager and it's just Hager on a lot of things, and my memory serves me right, it's like in the 40s. But I have to go back and research that. Don't quote me on that. But I actually chipped it. I'm so sad it wasn't chipped until I got it. But I paid $7 for it. So, and I'll be able to list that one probably $30, $40. It's so pretty. I got, now some of you who are my age or better will remember all the different salt, little salt girl. This one, let me start from the very beginning. It's almost like in my stepmom pointed this out. She's like, it looks like she's growing up. So this one's 1914, Morton Salt Girl. And look how cute she is. I'm gonna get it to focus on that, not me. But isn't that adorable? Look how cute she is. And then it goes, the next one is 1921. And see, she looks a little bit older there. And then the next one, which is the one I remember, no, I don't remember. The next one, she looks like she's probably early teens here. When it rains, it pours. And then this is the one I remember, which in 1968, it went to this one. Now, honestly, I don't know if they've changed since then, but you can see the little date on there. Made in Japan. I paid $3 each for these mugs. And there was another thrifter that you could tell he was a flea market thrifter. And so he was right in front of him. And I did what I hate what people do, but he was looking through the coffee mugs and I saw these and they were all four together. I just reached my hand in and grabbed them real quick. I was like, if I don't want them, I'll put them back. But he didn't want him getting them, coming to them first, because we were both looking through the mugs at the same time. And I spied them and I was like, I spy something I want. So yeah, I snatched them. Does that sound bad? It didn't feel bad because I got them. So anyway, a couple more cookie molds. This one's Sweetheart 1992 Pampered Chef. I've already got this one. The other one I have is in the box. I paid $2 for this one. This one's adorable, and this is a brown bag cookie art, and it's the bunny. And this one is 1988. Paid again $2 for this. I think what I'm gonna do is sell my cookie molds as a lot instead of individually. That just seems to be easier. I don't know. I'll think about it, but I think I'm going to start with a lot, and if they don't sell. Now look at these, and I can't find anything about them. They are ceramic, but they look wooden, so every time I even do a reverse image search on them, there's no markings on them. I paid $3 each for these kitties, and just relaxing kitties. Aren't they pretty? They are so pretty, and the little flowers on them. But I can't find them. And so I don't know what they are, but these are two kitties that if I don't sell them, it's not going to hurt my feelings to keep them because they're just adorable. I just love them. I'm saving my two best finds for last. So, okay, and then going on to, I got patterns, and we've been able to find dates on almost all of them. This is little girl clothing, and I'm guessing these are, I want to say they're 60s, early 70s. Like I said, I've been able to find dates on most. Oh, okay, here's 66. So this one's in 1966. The pattern's there. Now, I think back then, okay, this one's been used. It's actually even got some material in there that they've already cut out some pieces and then just didn't finish the job or whatever. So anyway, little girls, adorable. And then, let me see if I can, obviously this is 70s. Look at this. This one is hilarious. I loved this. I had to get this. This is 1972 men's shirts. So I had to get that one. And then this was 1970. Okay, I had it. I did have it. And I wanted to say it was 1975. There it is. 1975 women's shirts. So I have 72 and 75 men and women's shirts. I'll sell those two as a lot. And then I go into the 60s. So I think this is the only one I couldn't get a date on. But look at these. I mean, isn't that amazing? And I know they're early 60s just because the other patterns are early 60s. And then this one was, I should have written them down, but they're all size 13. And you know, size 13 back then is not size 13 now. So, but they range from 62 through 68 on these patterns, and they're never used. Now, they've been cut out, but I feel like they were factory cut out. They came different than they come now. I don't know for sure. But anyway, look how pretty these patterns are. It's just so cool to see what the outfits were. So I'm going to be listing these as a lot in the 60s styles, and then I'll do the little girl separately, and then I'll do the men and women's shirts as a set in the 70s. So okay, here we go. So this item, I did get some vintage coasters. These are actually made in England. $1.97 for 3 of them, and they're real nice. But I'll probably keep these. I'm not into ducks so much. They're really pretty though. I'm not into ducks so much, but I needed some more coasters around my house. So maybe I'll just put those in my bedroom and bring my nice ones back out. Now, speaking of coasters, now I walked around with this. I actually even went up to the cash register, still debating on whether I wanted to get this because they were almost $9. And something in me, and this is, guys, you got to listen to your gut. You have to listen to your gut. If it says don't buy it, don't buy it. But if it says buy it, then buy it. And you'll figure out why later. Sure enough. So I picked up these, and they're stone, and they're just beautiful elephants. Like I said, I paid $9, but look at these. Each one is inlaid, mother of pearl. And just works of art, just beautiful pieces. And I kept thinking, I don't want to justify the $9 for coasters, but everything in me said, don't put them back. And so I said, okay, and I bought them. And then later, come on, focus. Maybe it has to. There we go, focus. And then I got home and I did the research on them. You guys, the lowest price that somebody's asking for these is $177. The highest is $277 for these coasters. Now there's no solds on these, and they're saying that they're rare, hard to find. I mean, they're so heavy. This is just like pure stone right here in my hand. But I was like, that's why my gut said, yeah, it's $9, but you know, the return on them is going to be amazing. So I'm real excited about those. Okay, now the last but not least find that I got on these is this. I had to get all of this glass home, and I didn't want to check it on the airplane. And so I went to Goodwill, and I thought I'll just get a roller bag, one that I can take on the plane with me, check my regular suitcase, all's good. And there was some just really, you know, it's Goodwill and it's donated, so there's some really dirty, really bad suitcases. Well, then just as I was walking away, something told me turn around and go back. So I turned around and went back, and this was sitting there, which hadn't been there like literally 15 seconds earlier. So it's like somebody just either changed their mind, whatever, but they went and put it back, and it was sitting there. And I paid $9.99 for this. This is a Targus. Targus sells new for $120. This was brand new, never used. It still had the plastic around the handles. Inside there is like a pencil case. It's a computer bag, and it's for a 17.5-inch computer. And where you put the computer, and you're not going to be able to see it, but where you put the computer is actually foam on the sides and on the bottom to protect your computer. And it's a roller bag. Comes with a strap. It's under the seat, so if I needed to, when I was flying yesterday, I could have put it under the seat, so I didn't have to worry about checking it. But as it turns out, I did not have to check it. So I got for $10 a brand new $120 Targus roller bag, computer bag. So now, whether I'm going to list this or not, I don't think I will. I have a feeling that my daughter-in-law is going to school, and she's always needing something because her computer and her books and everything just gets so heavy. I have a feeling she's going to take that from me. So, but it was $10. Just amazing. I can't believe it. So yeah, so these are my fantastic finds. I'm still over the moon about this. This was a find that you don't find stuff that ends up coming back to you and being a good find for anything. So on my last video, I think I showed you a metal Tolware lampshade that I was trying to identify the lamp. And so I went onto Facebook page, this is Identify Old Lamps, and I had the shade with it. And a guy came on and said, the lamp doesn't go with, or the shade doesn't go with the lamp. It's a Tolware, and if you're willing to part from it, I'll buy it. So it was sold before I even listed it. So yeah, it's amazing. I love our group. I love our Facebook group. Vintage thrifters, identifying vintage thrifters and pickers. I don't know. And I love our crazy lamp lady. She's the one that got me started on this. Thank you. I love it. And so y'all come back and see us. Come back and see me again, because I'll have some more neat stuff. My storage room is getting full. Yeah, eBay is slow right now. And that's okay, because everybody's out and having a good time and enjoying, but don't get frustrated. If you're trying to sell your stuff on eBay, it'll start selling. Make sure you're wording the captions right so that people know what they're looking for. Make sure your item pops up. Make sure it's a pop-up, because if you don't put the right words in with it, then it's not going to show up in their list of things. So anyway, you guys take care, and I'll see you next time.